This is my first video. I'm sure I'm going to have to do a lot of editing, but I got really beautiful for you guys today, as you can see, so that I can demonstrate my findings with an amazing product for dyeing your hair red. I have been dyeing my hair red for a couple years now, and only until recently have I discovered this product. Beforehand, I was using a product called So Color by Matrix, and it worked really well in the sense that I managed to get my hair to a red, vibrant red color without the need for bleaching prior to, but it didn't actually hold the color very well. So I was dyeing my hair every week. The first week I would dye with the So Color, and then every other week I would use a like Manic Panic or something like that for refreshing. This is how I'll be using this particular product, which is Elumen by Goldwell, and the color is RR at all. I'm not sure if you can see that, but it's amazing. It actually doesn't use a developer, and it's kind of in a gel form, so it's a little messy. I got my hair really amazing for you today out of a ponytail. I always wait a few days before I dye my hair so the color saturates better. So this is about 3 days unwashed. It's pretty gnarly. I do have some dry shampoo in there, so it probably actually looks more faded than it really is. But just so you know, this is 10 weeks of not dyeing. So that's pretty long. If you dye your hair vibrant red, you will know that that is a very long time. I'm going to go through with you how you do it, some things I've come across that might be helpful for you, and also what we'll need. So the product again is by Goldwell. It's called Elumen, and the color I use is RR at all. That's the color. I spend about $30 on this, and it usually lasts me 2 separate dyes, so that lasts me a really long time. So it's not too expensive for the worth that I get from it. I get this at a place called Cosmetic World in Toronto. So if you are in the Toronto area, it's at Wellesley and Yonge. If not, I do know it's available here and there on Amazon and eBay. So going over some of the things you need. Number 1, gloves. If you do not want pink hands for weeks, I suggest gloves. Find them. Whether these I work in medical, so I got these from work, but buy them. I think you can buy separate pairs for like 50 cents or something. This, you do need this. This you need to rub Vaseline, of course. You need to rub this along your hairline, all over your ears. I suggest even in your ears. I know that's disgusting. Down the back, all around your neckline, all the way here. I even put it on my neck, all the way, both sides. Quick little story. I'm beautiful today for my first video, but for my experience with this color the first time, I did not take these steps. I wore gloves, but I didn't do the Vaseline. And when I was washing my hair out, so not even getting the product on me, when I was washing my hair out, I ended up with water lines rubbing down my face while I was washing. When I came up, I had pink stripes all over my face. It was terrible, and I tried taking off with soap, and it didn't come off with soap, and then I started to panic, and I used toner, like face toner on my face, and that didn't work. And then I used nail polish remover on my face, and it didn't work, and I looked like a friggin' zebra, and I had no idea what to do, so I did like a Google search, and somebody said Mr. Clean Magic Erasers. So I always have Mr. Clean Magic Erasers on hand for when I dye my hair, except for today with you guys, because this was all very rushed. So I apologize in advance if I get all over my face, but I gave you fair warning for your try. So first things first, again, gloves, Vaseline. You do need the bowl. I use 2 types of brushes. I use a big one and a little one. I get shit everywhere. The product itself looks rather pink, so when you are applying it, do not be discouraged by how pinky purple it looks. Even if that's not the red you're going for, it doesn't actually come out the color that it goes on. So a little tricky there, but it's okay. There is other colors by this brand, so you can actually mix and match. So there is an orange color called, I think KK is the product name, and you can mix that with the RR, and it gives a little bit more of an orangey red, like a ginger color, I guess. I would like to do that one day. I just, creature of habit. So you want to get your workspace ready and clean, and we'll go from there. I'll start showing you what I do. Okay, so I dye my hair like a maniac, so please don't judge me on how I apply. I'd like to remind you that I am not a professional. I just F around and opt not to pay a professional. Like, it is a gel, and you can see that. It's very jelly. Start with my hairline, and oh shit, I didn't put on Vaseline. Woo! Okay, so now I'm all greased up. I'm going to apply, I hope you can see what I'm doing here. Just apply pretty liberally, but very carefully along your hairline. I like to use the small brush for around my hair. Try not to get any on your sink because it stains again. Be careful with the Vaseline too, that you don't get it anywhere that you want color, so try not to get it in your hair because of course the color will not dye if you do get it on your hair. And it also does dye your scalp, so you will have kind of a pinky scalp for a while, but I'll take that over dyeing my hair every week. Okay, so basically you're just going to do this. You're just going to kind of go around and make sure that you're getting all along this. I'm going to do this really quick, and then we'll come back and I'll show you what a full head looks like. Visual purposes, I don't know if you can tell, but that's the color that the dye is. Ooh. Yeah, so it's pretty pink, but don't be alarmed by that. Okay, so good day for examples. I did tell you earlier that you must make sure you have magic erasers, and make sure you wear gloves, and make sure you wear have Vaseline on you. And I always put a clip in to hold that, but as you can see, I got some on my cheeks, it's a little bit red, and I got some on my nose, which is also red, but I didn't notice there was a hole in my glove, and this is not coming off whatsoever. This is amazing. I have acetone. Yeah, it's not coming off. Thumbs up, guys, thumbs up. This is kind of what it looks like. I never do a perfect job, but yeah, it looks dark and it looks pink, but that's normal. So I will be back in 40 minutes. So this is why I said don't worry about going overboard with the Vaseline. And this, my sideburn, my hands, my neck. This stuff actually heats up with your scalp and it kind of starts to drip down. So it's been about 45 minutes and this is what I look like. I'm gonna go wash out my hair, and then I will show you what it looks like, and then I'll blow dry it and show you what it looks like then. So this right here is why I stressed so much that it is important you use Vaseline everywhere. This is not coming off. There's those zebra stripes. That's just from dripping down my face. So this is why it's really, really important. This is gonna happen regardless. So anyways, as you will see, I have a nice bright red scalp. And but it's looks pretty dark right now, but you'll see. So I do want to actually issue a warning about the magic eraser. I was just using it and I got a little too vigorous and I gave myself a really bad like rug burn on my neck. It didn't take much. So really be very, very careful. Gently. I can't even take up the rest of this because I think I took off a good layer of skin. So please be warned. Okay, and here is the final color. For some reason it looks a little off in here. I don't know if it's the lighting or what, but this is pretty much ultimately what it comes out to. So get those lines, but it pretty much stays this color the entire time. It loses a bit of its shine, but it pretty much stays this color, which I'm fine with. I haven't done anything or put any products in because I'm going to bed soon, but this is the final color. It's not the most intense of reds, but I haven't pre-bleached either. I can say it's a little more intense in real life, but that's it. So I hope you enjoyed. I tell you to subscribe and like and do whatever, but I don't really know how that works yet. So if you know how to do it, do it. If not, I'll talk to you soon.
Change, change, change.